Very excited to be here, of course, to witness the outstanding opening of Clover's again. I mean, Clover's is a business that has been around for a number of years.
Quite a number.
Of course, contributing to the business industry in the BVI. Tell us, how does it feel to be here for 56 years?
It feels amazing. Well, I wasn't here on the planet for 56 years, but I definitely have been contributing from the time as I was young. So I think it's great to see where we are now at with the store in 2019, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity that Clovis has still been like the place, the place to be, and with our slogan, "Thanks for trying us first," and you really can't go wrong with that. And it's just a family-oriented business. We've structuralized the company in a way to really be very, very inclusive of not just immediate family, but the rest of the community, the wider community. And so we have made it a point to partner with a few people within the store. You'll see as you go through. We made it a point to work with a few locals as well. So while we work with international people to help outfit the store, we also work with a lot of locals, and so we wanted to show our appreciation in that way. So as we go through, Javon, this is your area, I believe.
Absolutely. I've seen at least 3 to 4 shoes that I want this morning. I'm not sure.
Wonderful. Well, we do a wide assortment. So we do casual shoes, we do evening shoes, we do work shoes, which is like our main core focus. We do comfort shoes, of course. I can't stress enough the level of comfort and in the type of brands that we bring.
Absolutely.
Whether it's Clark's, whether it's Naturalizer, whether it's Soft, whether it's Born. And so we just actually brought in a new brand. It's called Sea Star.
I was just looking at this one.
Believe it or not, these are waterproof espadrilles.
Wow.
And so we brought them in for women and for men. So you can go to the beach, you don't have to worry about getting cut or anything like that, and still be fashionably cute.
And still fashionable. I love that.
Right. So we brought them in 2 colors, in the gold metallic and in the navy slingback. So this is definitely a new brand. Literally just came in yesterday.
Oh, wow. What I love is that you cater to the working woman. Like, there's so many varieties here for comfort. Anybody who wants to step out in style, whether it's flats, heels, lovely.
Yes.
All right, let's go over here where we shake it up a little bit more. I see some red shoes. I see some florals.
That looks more to your style, yeah. This is the Unisa brand. And again, we wanted to make sure that we brought a diversified amount of styles because we have clientele from all ages and all ranges, and so we want to be able to cater to as much people as possible. So we definitely wanted to add a color pop for those that want to be a little bit more fashionably cute, and then of course having our standard basics, our pumps, standard color black, that always sells. And so we're just happy to have displayed the shoes in this particular manner using all the plants that we have in the store being
that are real. That's
yes,
awesome.
every single plant in the store is real.
And the little girls, of course.
Of course, we sell little girls' school shoes, all leather, 100% leather for not just girls but boys as well. So we try to create a really cool eclectic mix of shoes, and so we're happy. We're happy with how everything turned out.
It looks beautiful. Kristen, I know you're a creative, and when I look at the store, it's so contemporary. It's beautiful. I love the gray finish with just a hint of gold. Tell us about the inspiration behind the design, the decor of the store.
Well, I know that Clover's we were literally going to be scaling back in size, and so of course this is because of Hurricane Irma, and this is something we wanted to do years out. So after Hurricane Irma hit, of course, we just kind of had to up that, and so I started to, go through my mind and see exactly how I could make the store more modern, more fresh, and have the store look like it could still sit 20 years from now and still be just as fresh and just as modern. And so I wanted to come up with a really cool but simple way of telling a story and kind of making you feel like instead of you just coming into another retail store, it kind of feels like home. And so we created a lot of home type elements to it to make people feel more comfortable when they shop. We're actually working on a special scent with sage roots that we want to have diffusing in the store as well, because we do have the diffusers, so that when you come in you also get a really nice scent when you walk in. So it's just like all about the little details. And speaking of details, I wanted to really point out our story wall.
Absolutely.
Because I don't think we have anything like this in the British Virgin Islands, and so I'm really proud of the storyboard, which encompasses just about my grandparents that founded the business in 1962. And if you look closely, you'll see a Louis Vuitton bag, because my grandmother did have great taste in fashion. Ooh, and it is a real Louis Vuitton.
We see where you get it from.
Yes. I don't own one, but she did. And so that's a real Louis Vuitton bag. So every item you see there are actual physical items, and so I wanted to create that kind of pop art off the wall kind of vibe. And so it tells a really nice story instead of it being completely flat. And I think all the elements that we added to it really makes it look good, really makes it stand out. Be bold,
Definitely.
brave, and brilliant.
I know we're heading into festival season, our 65th.
We are.
I see that you guys are well prepared for that. Tell us about that.
So we usually every year try to bring in as much fringe, as much elastic, as much gold and sparkly items as possible, and we want to put it on display. A lot of times, stuff would get hidden or lost, and so when we laid out the store, we really wanted to make sure that you'd have to come to the store 3 and 4 times because you always find something new and be like,
Right.
oh wow, I didn't know this was here or this was here, and so we wanted to highlight like a gold and silver wall that would catch your eye. And so just to have the product available and kind of in your face in different parts of the store. So this particular section was more about the gold and the silver. And let me just interject and say the girls here that work alongside with us, they did an amazing job in helping to merchandise the store and lay things out exactly the way they are. This definitely was a team effort, down to the very placement of our plant and having it draped here in the corner. I think that was such a great idea. My cousin did that.
Wow.
And so, we really work together on making sure that the store tells a great story. When you come in, you feel excited and, you feel great.
Awesome. So another great element of Clover is known for years fabrics. I see you have
Yes.
quite a diversity here.
Yes.
Plain colors. We see some prints. We see some
knits,
Afrocentric.
we have some chiffons.
Nice.
We have some houndstooth. We have some organic fabrics as well. And so we wanted to play up, of course, again, merchandising the store as best as possible and putting patterns within the fabric, so you don't have to look too far to see exactly what it is you want to do and what you want to create. And of course, complement with a few trimmings. And what better way, Javon,
To display this.
to display
oh
this?
my goodness.
And what better way, because this is like one of my favorite parts of the store, than to get your creativity from the creative corner.
Yes.
Which is
So
right over
we're
here.
heading over here. I think as soon as you come into the store, this is like the eye catcher for sure. You're trying to figure out what is it. It's beautiful. Tell us about it.
Is. So this is the area that is near and dearest to my heart. I came up with the creative corner and I thought it would be great. What people would do is they would come into the store and they would look around and see all the different elements and they wouldn't be quite sure as to how they would want to put it together, and we would help them in that way. But I also wanted to take it a step further, and we're going to get an actual desktop here to put so that they can go on Pinterest and Google and get more inspiration. They can literally scribble it down. It says, welcome, creative corner. They can literally scribble it down, use the pencils, do their thing, and then just pick up the items that they need. And one of the best things about the creative corner is that we worked with 2 local artists that I'm so happy to have worked with, and we wanted to highlight by painting the chair. You see the words there. It says
Sit down. A
because
popular
we want
word.
you to sit down.
Okay.
And this lovely motif was done by Desiree Smith. And so she's a frequent shopper of ours. And what better way than to ask her to create and have her style embedded in the store through the creative corner. And then, of course, the wall mural here. Yes, and it's definitely 2 completely different styles, which is exactly what I wanted. This beautiful mural display was done by Christine Taylor. And she has some giveaways going on for us as well. And so we wanted to add these really cool gold pieces here with a cacti plant and, of course, some of the paints that she would have used. So, again, merchandising the store and making everything kind of all-inclusive, but still everything is kind of separated. So your eyes would have to wander and your brain will start triggering different ways of how you can do whatever project it is you want to do. The store is heavily focused on DIY projects as well. So what better way than to have a creative corner so you can express your thoughts.
All right.
And bring it to
So
life.
let's head on over to my favorite section in the store,
Yes.
the Truffle collection. Tell us about your collection a little bit. I mean, for those who do not know, and that might be just a select few, because I think by now, Truffle Design is a household name in the British Virgin Islands and beyond. But how does it feel to be a part of this?
Well, we are in 11 years in, and naming the company after my grandmother, it's even more special to me because you have clovers, you have truffle, and I wanted to not only incorporate, from the very curtain with the clover leaf symbol there, but really create a really boutique-esque experience. And so this is the Sage Juice and Truffle Corner. This is our little boutique where, of course, I'm going to offer my swim, my resort, my home pieces, and accessories. New collection coming soon, I might add.
I see some new prints too.
Yeah, I definitely want to kind of start out with giving the locals a little bit more print styles. I have close to 40 prints. So I wanted to kind of open the store with just giving a few new prints to kind of ease it in for the opening. So limited run.
All right.
But the home line has been doing well so far, and so has the resort and the swim as I continue to bounce back. So I'm getting there bit by bit, and what better way than to complement with the Sage Juice products, of course. Miss Lynette Lewis.
Right over there.
Yes.
So you did
Yes.
speak about inclusion, having
did.
local people on board. And I know this is another popular brand, organic brand in the British Virgin Islands. Tell us about this collaboration.
So Lynette is actually my first cousin. Her mom and my dad are brother and sister, and we actually worked together on Sage Roots many moons ago. And so now she's the sole proprietor, and she is basically the brainchild behind the whole concept of Sage Juice, where she literally comes up with all the formulas and everything. She calls herself the master crafter.
She is.
She
you see
really
this
is, and she has some new products that she's going to be launching soon for the summer. She has a completely different way that she's going to display the brand and represent the brand. So all that's going to come for summer. So we're really excited about that. But we wanted to create a boutique-esque space. So from the fitting room to the products here to you sitting here to going through the products to the very rug.
All
we
the
wanted
details,
to
very
make you
intricate.
feel like you're in another store within a store.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so-
Another element I love about the store is the plants, the diversity.
Plants, yeah, the hanging plants, they're fun. And Leonard wouldn't have it any other way. No fake plants, all real plants. Because she is a naturalist and she's one with nature. So we definitely had to incorporate that in this space somehow. So I think, everything kind of ties together with the different product offerings that we have, whether it's craft, whether it's fabric, whether it's home furnishings, whether it's fashion.
They all
whether it's
fuse together
accessories.
beautifully.
It all fuses together organically and naturally. And so as people start to come in through the day and going forward, we really hope that people will appreciate everything that we've done and how the store looks. I think you like it.
I love it. Oh, God.
So definitely want to invite people to come to Clover's.
Once again, we want to say congratulations. The store looks beautiful. I know the people of the British Virgin Islands are very happy to have Clover's back. And I just want to wish you guys all the best.
Thank you so much. I want to say on behalf of the staff at Clover's, we definitely want to say hearty thank you for coming in and getting the exclusive tour.
Thank you so much, Kristen. All right.
Get online today with CCT Go Fast LTE. Simply select from any one of our Go Fast LTE plan options. Each plan offers unlimited wireless residential internet and are priced to suit your budget and required data speed. Stop by any one of our locations and speak with one of our representatives. And get online with Go Fast LTE, the BVI's preferred choice for reliability, speed, and affordability. CCT Life Unlimited.